I certainly would agree with what Jennifer said. I might add to that things like, for example, a website, which is a really robust website, which many of these companies don't have, and may not even be in English. That's critical for a company that wants to come to the U.S. and find U.S. investors. Certainly having an address here, whether it's an IR firm or an individual, that's critical as well. Certainly transparency is important, and one of the issues is reporting. As you know, you can report semi-annually in Germany, but we're used to in the U.S. to quarterly reports, and that's an issue. And because if you want to track, you want U.S. investors to track your company and its performance, then they want to do it quarterly and not semi-annually. And they do want the kind of information that would be typically available for a U.S. company. Then there's the question of whether or not an ADR is important or not, and I think there's a lot of people that come down on both sides of that issue. Certainly an ADR is a good thing and a positive thing to do for German companies if they're coming to the U.S. It's not necessarily critical, but again, it enhances the availability of the purchase of the stock, and that's important as well. So a combination of all these things are important to make it look like more and feel like more of a U.S. company and not just a German company. The final thing I would add to that is finding, if you will, peers, that is U.S. peers that are similar to that kind of the company that you're bringing over. So if you're in the biotech sector, or if you're in high tech, or whatever the area might be, to establish and make people understand that you're not a one-off kind of company, but you're similar to companies in the U.S., you're part of the peer group, that makes them be able to compare performance, technology, and so on with those companies, and that helps again to transparency.